Okay, short video. We found a car that has a chain on it here in Doug's shop. The goal is to give you an idea how tight that chain wants to be. So you're going to adjust on the chain, and he'll show you how to do that in a second. If it gets to the point where it's too tight, then you might want to change the chain out. But let's go ahead, Doug, and just show him quick what you're looking for.
The biggest thing, you want to grab the top of the roller with your two fingers like that, pull it up as far as you can, and you want to take your index finger and roll it between the roller and your chain. If you can't get your finger in there, it's too tight. And if you have a big gap in there, it's too loose. The rule of thumb is the bigger your rear sprocket is, you can keep the chain a little bit looser. The smaller the rear sprocket is, you have to keep it a little bit tighter.
Okay, so just real quick, you're going to adjust it right here.
Yep.
All right, and Xcel has a wrench for that. If you've never seen it, Doug's holding it in his hand. Yep. It's this guy right here.
Yep.
So you use one and then the other because it's a tight space.
Yep.
And this is how you move the rear.
Xcel wrench.
Yep.
And you just take her down, in theory.
Yeah, this one's a little tight. We should have got some lube on it first, but we're doing what we got here.
And then that'll loosen it up a little bit. And like a quarter turn means a lot.
Okay, what do I need to know? We're getting a little long. I want to keep the video short, but what do I need to know as far as like master links and things like that? Do we worry about taking the chain off? You'll see, I want to point out that some teams modify this cover so they could take the front chain off.
Right here.
All right, and this car doesn't have a case saver on it, but you might also have that as a consideration. What do I need to know about getting this rear out of kilter? So if am I worried about turning it sideways or anything like that?
Myself, I don't really worry about that too much.
Okay.
If you have the left rear where it's even with the right rear or even back a little bit, that's a good thing.
Okay. Okay, anything else you want to add? When you do that and you're checking that, just make sure you got the car on a flat level surface. That's the other thing. You don't want to do it, you're going to adjust it in the air, right? Because obviously you got to take the weight off for the tire. And then you're going to put it back on the ground, do the adjusting, and do your finger test underneath that roller when the car is sitting flat on a good surface.
Yep. That'll be all like at ride height.
Okay, all right, thank you, Doug.
Yep.